What's up, everybody? Welcome to Crypto Banter, everyone. I'm Sheldon, the sniper. What is this whole call for today? What's the show about today, guys? That we are getting to some very serious times where the market is quite boring right now, quite very slow right now. But the problem is we need to be ready for the moves at any single point because we are starting to get to the squeeze zone where we get into a decision-making zone. Means that, yes, it's quite boring to be in the market right now, and where we're sitting, everything's just not doing anything. But we're going to wake up one of these mornings with a huge candle in either direction, and we need to make sure that we are prepped for that, and we make sure that we understand that, guys. So make sure you stay through to the end. I'm going to be going through not only a quick update on the charts, I have one or two short-term trades for everyone as well as understanding that we are getting to the point where we need to be getting our longer-term holdings sitting in good coins, because we're at that stage now where these entries that we're going to be getting are entries that we can hold for the next year. It's not even worth trading at times. So I'm sort of at that stage where 70% of my money is going to be in hodling. And what I have for you guys as well today is a nice portfolio structure, a little trading system. Remember that when the times are a bit boring, I appreciate all of the consistency and the dedicated ones through this, because we are going to educate through these times as well. And when the action's there's no time to educate anymore. It's time for action. And that's sort of where we're sitting, guys. So welcome to Crypto Banter. Welcome to the best YouTube channel in the world. We are growing very, very quickly. I see the market in general is a little bit slow with crypto in general. I think not a lot of people are talking about it so much anymore. I think everyone's sort of settling. And this is when the big action happens, guys. This is where the market takes us out of nowhere, is when the retail is not interested anymore. And the fact that you are still interested and you are still watching and dedicated every day just shows you that you are shipping on the right boat. You are sitting with the right crowd. Because when are these whales? When are the big institutions buying? They're buying when the streets are quiet, when no one is talking about Bitcoin. And when are they obviously selling is when your cousin and your friends are telling you to buy Bitcoin. That's when the whales are selling. So it's very important to understand, but just the people around you, when they're not talking about Bitcoin, is buying time for Bitcoin. And when people are talking about Bitcoin, it's selling time for Bitcoin. And it's very interesting for us to see, guys. So welcome to Crypto Banter. First thing I would like you guys to be doing is hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Follow myself on Twitter. Let's get this up here. There we go. So follow myself on Twitter, Sheldon_sniper. Follow Ran on Twitter, Crypto Man Ran. What does this do, guys? It helps you every day with some nice key tips for the market. We have a lot of updates that come through on our Twitter accounts. Also follow us on Instagram. Please make sure, guys, there's a lot of scammers that are out there. So we need to make sure that we are aware that the description links below are the links that you guys need to be using. Don't be using any other links. Make sure you are using the correct ones. Make sure the spellings are right. Remember one thing, I will never ask you for money. Rand will never ask you for money. And we will not ask you to DM us. They are taking everyone by action, and they are playing around with people's mind, making them think that we are trying to talk. And this is where they're asking you guys for money for the courses and all of that. So make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe button, follow us. And what does that do, guys? Firstly, what that does for us is it gets us into the banter bags. Now, Craig, will you play us that video there, please? We got the banter bags, guys. What are the actual banter bags? What they are, guys, is just get it up there. There we go. So the banter bags are allocations that we have set. You can see the allocations have slowed down a bit because we are clever. We are not just random guys that just buy anything at the right points. We are making sure we're stocking up with the right entries on these coins when things are bullish. And knowing that we're turning bullish is when we start growing these allocations even bigger. Now, the last allocation set we did was $500,000. We put $10,000 into these bags. It was over $500,000. We gave it away to 10 people. And we are doing the same. The difference this time is we are just laddering them in smartly, because we are traders and investors as well. So we are making sure we are building that banter bag. And I think it's going to be 2 to 3 times the size of this previous banter bag that we have just given out. So what is that? What do you have to do? Hit that like, hit that subscribe. It qualifies you guys for those banter bags. And what's next, guys? We have the Sniper School. What is the Sniper School? Guys, this is the biggest and badass school that's ever going to hit this planet. Not just a crypto school, but the biggest school in the world we are going to create here. It's a free school. And I'm not talking a small little course. I'm talking about a 30 to 60 to 90 hour course. We are going to be adding so many modules to this course. It's going to be a college degree, guys. And this is the whole plan with this. And we are giving it completely for free. We want to hit the masses. We love educating and we want to be real every single day. So that also qualifies you for the sniper school. And what we also have is obviously we have two things that we're running right now. We have the backstage pass, guys. So I love the comments. Please comment lots in the show. Give us love because every day we are going to be selecting backstage passes. What is this? Before we start the shows, guys, you are going to sit in the lobby with us, have some conversation, see how we plan for our shows, and you get a little bit of personal time. And what's nice about this, guys, we only choose 5 people. So it's very personal for all of us to get through together and having a look. Guys, look what we got here. And I want to start it off here quickly now that we get into the show. We got some fan mail, guys. Yo, Sheldon, I just want to say, because of you and Rand, my life has changed for positive. Currently sitting at home with a burnout. I think a lot of us are feeling quite burned out. I was getting that little feeling last week. Working underground infrastructure, and since COVID, many things have stopped, and we've had to work a lot harder. A few months ago, he collapsed, and now he's sitting at home. He didn't have energy to do anything, but since he got to Rancho, I've started trading a lot more. Besides the little money I'm currently making, I got energy back, and that's all because of you and Rand. So thank you. You have no idea what you do for people's mind. Keep up the good work, man. Greetings, Kenny. And this is amazing, guys. It's so important to understand that not only the money's going to come, and I know people may not think about it now and may not take it seriously now. The money's going to come. The main thing is the inspiration, and we're getting life back into something different. We are entering a whole new digital world, guys. A whole new world of finance, a whole new world out there. And it looks damn scary in the beginning, and it looks like it may, it's very scary. We're used to the norm. We're used to having a third party. We're used to having something run something for us, having a bank run our money, having all these things. Now, for the first time, you're running your own money. You're the only person that can buy and sell. You're the only person that can put your stop loss. We don't have any of these things that are currently, that's what a boss is there for, to control you. Now, in crypto, for the first time in your life, you are control of everything. You are the boss. You are the one to set. And this is why these rules and these setups is very important as a trader. And it's overwhelming. It's scary in the beginning. But knowing that you're not controlled by anyone else, guys, South Africa's just gone back into level 3 lockdown. It's starting to happen around the world again where everything's going. What happens if the whole world goes into full lockdown again? Half the companies are going to fall again. Everyone's going to lose money. Guess what we can do? We can sit here every day and fight a market and attempt to make money for ourselves and for our families. And that's what I love about this. All that we have to do is know how to protect ourselves and know when to be getting in out of the market. That's it. It's a simple rule, and obviously being dedicated. The guys that want to make money in 1 or 2 months, this isn't for you. And I'm going to be very honest. But the guys who want to change their lives forever, you dedicate 3 to 6 months through these channels every day, you're going to see a massive, massive, massive change. So I appreciate the fan mail, guys. What I do want to say is please keep sending through those testimonials. Please keep sending through the fan mail. I'm getting back to a lot of people privately on some videos as well. I'm sharing the love, and I want us to know we are building this community. So please keep sharing that love. And I do want to play this quick video here for let's see if we can get me off here.
Hey guys, I'm Crypto Man Red. Welcome to the Crypto Show, where we do exactly as we've been predicting. Fred, I'm off the Wi-Fi. Let's bring in the sniper. Hi, buddy. Hi, guys.
How brilliant, guys. How brilliant. And what we also got, guys, look at this awesome song about the banter bags.
Bag.
Love it. You see how the community comes into play and how we start forming this badass community through all of us. So I love it, guys. Awesome. So I think it's time now. Let's get the charts on the roll. Let's start seeing what we're going to have a look at. Quick chart update today, guys. 1 or 2 small trades, and then we're going to get into a nice little portfolio system that's going to help us very much going forward through this whole year. And it's a system that I am using currently that helps me through everything. So the first thing I want to now bring up now is, guys, I'm getting to the point now. I'm ready to buy the dip. Okay, I'm not buying this little green pump that we had yesterday and we got too close to the 42. Let's have a look at the price. Well, 41,300. I'm not interested to chase that. I'm getting to the buy the dip stage. So we've been talking about the same dip that we talked about. And what I'm basically looking at is yesterday we hit, remember something now, these MAs and these EMAs that we are using as support and resistance. The fact that we hit it and we got bounced off, that's showing us that everyone, that wall that they've been talking about, and the reason why those shorts are sitting so high, that wall, it's definitely there. That wall is sitting very strong between that $41,000 and $42,000 region. The difference is, though, is the more we crack that wall, okay, is when we actually look at a point to break through very, very strongly. So I'm happy that there's still a few days left until this cross of death is coming into the market, and we are already getting to these levels and starting to fight it. And I'm at that point, there's two scenarios going to play out. Either we're going to have the dip before the cross, or we're going to have the dip, obviously, when the cross happens. The little bit of fear that's in the market. And I'm buying up that fear. I'm buying up that fear. And what the chart is still telling me is this is the zone I'm still buying. 37, 38 is still my buy level for Bitcoin. But now the difference is this buy that I'm setting in. We're obviously going to be having a stop loss. And when we get in these orders, so guys, $37,000, $38,000 is my buy-in zone for Bitcoin. My stop loss, a little bit bigger, around $36,000, $35,000 in that region is where I'm putting my stop loss. Why? Because under support. We are tracking the momentum as we are making our way to the upward side. Okay, so now I have a plan for them. But these entries, guys, I'm telling you, we are looking at these entries for entries that we are going to hold for the remaining of the year. Because we have so much upward side. Firstly, I've never seen more bullishness in the fundamentals and the things that are going around the world than what we currently have right now. I see huge, but yet the chart is only growing a little bit. And that's because something big is going to happen. And we know a dip's going to happen. We're not going to talk about that. A dip is going to happen from this death, this cross of death. And the fact that we're getting rejected on the 200 EMA, we are going to get a dip in the market. But I'm buying that dip. And remember, all that I'm doing is when I'm buying, I'm putting a stop loss. Very simple. Why must I be scared to buy into the market? Because we need to be buying the red. For those who have been buying the last few days, that's wrong, guys. We shouldn't be buying that. We should be buying the red and not be buying the green at all. So understand that. So I'm seeing the small pullback still to that zone and having a look here, guys. Look at this. Look at these shorts. Guys, when something big like this happens, now, what happened the last time we had one? We've been through this already this week. But you see what happens eventually. Look at this. Look at that big red candle. That's where those get hurt. That's where everyone gets destroyed through those shorts. And that's exactly what I'm seeing. Guys, I'm seeing an explosion coming out of Bitcoin. And even though that dominance is tracking up with Bitcoin now, the alts time is still to come. The difference is with the alts right now is they're still going to run with Bitcoin. Because this dominance is turning and the dominance is playing up. But can you see that the dominance is not accelerating super fast? We are growing little bits by little bits, which means that the alts are growing the same time with Bitcoin, little bit by little bit. But either way, we should still be getting into good entries on this coin because they're still growing. Even though they're not outperforming Bitcoin just yet, guys, we are getting the entries. Remember, the last time when Bitcoin rallied from when I think it was $10,000 to 20, Ethereum was sitting at $300 and it rallied up to $600. And then all of a sudden that dominance dropped and it went to $2,000, $3,000 in the next 2-3 months. Ridiculous. But we still got the entry was still to buy it at $300. Why did we wait for the $600 where we could have got in at the $300? The main thing is we are stocking up for the bigger move. The cycle is resetting. Very simple. Bitcoin goes first, major alts, micro alts, and we move in that way. What's moving right now? What's taking everything? Bitcoin. So we know that the cycle, this big dip that happened in the market is resetting the cycle. We are getting to that point. Guys, and how is this even looking? As we look here, let's even Google it quickly. The Wall Street cheat sheet. That's how you get it, guys. Download it. This is everything. What is this currently that is playing out over here? Let's get it bigger. Let's see if it'll make it bigger there for us. There we go. What's playing out right now? Look at this pattern that is playing out right now. Does this not look like this? This pattern that's playing out over here? Does it not look like we are playing out in that zone where you see how we slow down in these regions? We have the dip off. We are currently now coming through in this zone. We had that high. We dipped off again. We went to $30,000. Let's get it over here. We went to $30,000. And look how we start growing gradually up in the market. Same thing has happened in the 2017, or not the last year March drop. Very, very similar thing in the market. We spoke about it yesterday. That was that drop. There's the March drop there. This is what we spoke about. The damage is done. There is the death, the cross of death. Let's mark it over there. That was the cross of death. So there is a reaction, but that's the damn reaction I'm buying. This is where I'm starting to stock up. Now, yesterday we went through a lot of the main coins that we need to be getting in. We need to be stocking up good fundamental coins. What does Rand say? Coins that will survive a bear market, will survive a bear cycle, if I could say. And what he was talking about yesterday also with the smaller coins, guys, what's quite scary, in 2 years' time, 70 to 80% to 90% of the coins aren't going to be here anymore. And that's why you got to be very careful with what you're getting in. But secondly, one of the best ways to make money in this market is by buying and holding. That is one of the best ways to make money. And this is where obviously I'll get to the portfolio structure that's looking good. So Bitcoin, same thing, guys. 37 to 38,000 I'm buying with the stop loss at 36 or 35,500. Because why? That's under support. So I know if we drop this, we can easily make our way down and we can be obviously getting a hell of a lot more coins at a cheaper rate. But that can also be the possibilities of $20,000, $25,000. Never write it off at all. We always have two scenarios. But where we're looking at is this is such a big repeat from what happened last year. And I see this pullback. That's going to be the cross of death. And then slow, gradual move up. Not shoot up to the moon, slow, gradual move back. And what's this going to do? It's going to start creating interest from the retail again, which means the retail investors are going to be the ones that are starting to get back in. Retail is not buying right now. They're scared. They don't know if Bitcoin's going to go anywhere. And that is when they're going to start buying up. And the scary part is we are buying up in this region. We are buying in whale territory. That's where we're buying. And the retail are going to be buying when Bitcoin is all the way back up here. This is where retail is going to be buying again. So do you see how being dedicated, it means nothing now. We are going to talk in the next 6 months again and see the power of being patient in this zone, but understanding that who you're buying with right now. Who do you want to be? You want to be a whale in the market or you want to be a retail investor? Just think about it and understand why you are dedicating yourself to all of this. So dominance, still trailing up. It can slowly make its way to that green zone. And this dominance creeping up here is where I see the dip happening. I see Bitcoin getting back to the $40,000, $45,000, $50,000 region, getting Bitcoin healthy again. And when Bitcoin gets healthy again, they're going to relax and say, okay, the market's looking good again. And then we're going to have our pullback down again from dominance. And then we're going to have the complete push up from the alts. Now, having a look at the total, let's see the total market cap. We are back in this wedge. Okay, which means we are still accumulating right now in the zone, which is fine. Now, this still shows me that the alts are still the ones that are lagging quite behind. Okay, they still are the ones to get back behind, which means that on this little dip, they might be the ones that accelerate a little bit further down. And that's the dip I want to be buying. I want to be buying these big moves that are coming through now because the damage, in my opinion, is done. And I am prepping, obviously, with the stop loss on all calls. On where we're putting them, because if we don't hold these levels, of course, if Bitcoin doesn't hold 34, 35, it can go down to 25 and it can go down to these zones. But I am still bullish as hell, and all of my teammates, Fibonacci, Lee, Rudo, Craig, all of the guys that are in the teams are still bullish for the end of the year. All the TA guys, we are still massively bullish for the end of the year. This is just a midterm sort of cycle that we are in. Guys, okay, sorry, I just got a thing here as well. Important. There are 11,000 people on the call and we got 4,600 likes. I don't understand at all. I'm here every day. I'm waking up in the morning to help everyone. Let's get those likes up. If we get it to 10,000 likes, I'll select another 3 people for the sniper school. Let's do that. So I'll have a look. Craig, keep eyes there for me. When we get to 10,000, stop me, buddy. Put the thing up there and I'll select more. Guys, let's get excited again. I feel like everyone is a little bit lazy. I'm happy. I'm good. Let's get excited again and let's keep pushing in the market. So the market's listening to us, guys. We're being boring. The market's being boring. We're happy, we're excited. The market's going to damn wake up. So let Bitcoin hear you. And where we're sitting, obviously, with the total 2, which is the total market cap without Bitcoin, we are just coming down to test. So this makes sense. But look how we broke out of that resistance. Now, this is where I see the break, and I see the alts making a comeback. So when I was speaking about Ethereum yesterday at these zones, I see Ethereum coming back down to $2,000, guys, in this next dip. Even $1,900. I am stocking up. I have a trend line. My stop loss will be at $1,800. There's my trend line in that zone over there. Okay. Looking at the Ethereum to Bitcoin, it's on its way down right now. But remember, anything that goes in one direction, and if we have a look, let's mark it up there. This is where the 618 and using a Fibonacci tool is powerful. That's where I see it moving. Do you see how everything's showing me that the dips are going to happen? But when that dip happens, I see the alts having a strong bounce from the dip. I see Ethereum having a strong bounce from the dip. So right now, Ethereum is sitting at $2,500, and I see it going for another 20% cheaper. And that's where I want to stock up strongly. Remember what happened to Ethereum. This was too fast. Let's make this bigger. There we go. This was too quick. This wick that came down to these zones were too quick. So the price comes down, and then we start making our way up. This, ideally, cup and handle. Very, very simple to understand, and we're obviously planning for a loss. So Ethereum, guys, big one. Like we're speaking, DOT, same thing. Catch DOT, $19, $20, $21. I am stocking up on this next dip. Which means I'm not buying today, but the dip can happen tonight. The dip can happen tomorrow morning. It can happen at any point. And if we have to repeat this every day, guys, we have to. Because that one moment where you're sleeping, you're not thinking, you're going to miss the damn dip. And then you're going to be upset again because now the dip's going to happen. The price is going to go up, and then you're buying up in these zones again. It's not what we want to do. We want to get to the bottom. When you get a secure entry, it changes everything. Same with BNB. I'm waiting for BNB at $280. This is where I want to be buying it. There's the 200 EMA. I see it coming, testing support and moving. And it's okay that the alts are also slow right now, because if we look at Bitcoin, Bitcoin's way below the 200 EMA on the daily. But if we go look at BNB, it's still above the 200 EMA. So it's showing us that the alts are still the ones that have been holding. They did way more growth. They were the ones that performed. So it's okay for them to slow down. But guys, I want to show you something. This, in my opinion, is wave one that can take us. This is high time frame. This is for the next year. Look at these targets and where we're sitting to look at. Guys, this is one wave, my opinion. And what we've been talking, that's exactly one wave to take us up to those next zones. This is where I want to be buying. This is where I wanted to buy. Don't buy there. So we're at that point now, a little bit of patience, but we're understanding why we are waiting for this dip, and I'm stocking up strong. For those who are hodling, hodl tight. I'm still hodling 70% of my whole damn portfolio. I'm still hodling that. But I know where we are. I can't sell in this region. I am really not clever if I'm selling after a 70% drop out of majority of the coins. But this is where I see the cycle restarting. Same with Chainlink. You can see the targets, guys. I see that as a wave. Next one, making our way up to the upside. We are still tiny. This little thing with El Salvador and these little things. And actually, guys, Rand's with the president of El Salvador today. He's meeting him for dinner today. Because we're going to find out something. Do you know why it's so powerful to be a part of this channel? Because Rand is a man that is just brilliant in this world. He has amazing people that he talks to, amazing things, and he gets so much information that a lot of people don't. He's very, very smart at what he does. There's it there. So I'm very excited. I heard he is doing the 4 o'clock show today. So that is excited. He's going to help there. He's going to be back for the 4 o'clock show. And guys, the same ones here. So remember, these are the lists. These are the zones. So the same thing as yesterday, the short-term trades that I am looking at. Let's get in over here. For any ones that are looking for short-term is Chainlink. Chainlink has made the higher high for the, remember this dip is coming. So if you are taking a short-term trade, it's a 10% trade. You take that 10% trade, you take your damn profits. You need to understand that we are getting to a zone. But you want to practice, that's okay. Use your school fees money, practice. Just start, don't use all your money to practice. Use very small portion of your money to practice, but practice. Because what is this, guys? What is this that we are sitting at now with Chainlink? Is an inverse head and shoulders. Very simple. There's the left shoulder. There's the head. There's the right shoulder. There's the breakout. So where do you want to be buying? You want to be buying Chainlink anywhere between $23, $23.5 trade. Where do you want to take profits? Is around the 28, let's see over here, the 28 to the $30 region. So what's that percentage wise? Remember, that's a small trade. It's not prepping for the longer term hold. It's a 20% trade, guys. So Chainlink is one that's doing really well. And for the other short-term ones is also BNB. So if we have a look at BNB, I was looking at the trend line. Sure, look at all my drawings. Let's get rid of these drawings quickly. There we go. Okay. It's the same thing over here. I take my trend line in play. I play that down. You can see clearly. What is that that's happening is your left shoulder, your head, your right shoulder, your push upwards. So maybe the dip happens before the cross. Maybe when the cross happens, the market damn pumps straight through. I won't be surprised because the exchanges are going to make so much more money by pumping the price than the other way because of all those shorts. That's where the market makes money. So I'm buying the dip either way. And the best part, if we do have the dip first, what I'm going to do with the dip first is I'm going to buy up to 50% of what I wanted to buy. And until we have that cross of death, I'll be having my other 50. If I got to ladder that in, then that's exactly what I'll do. But I'm definitely buying the next dip either way. So BNB, I'll be buying now $330 to $340. I'll ride it up to $400. That's still short term. It's not a long-term trade. That's a 20-30% trade, guys. And the dominance is showing me that we can have that pullback and that turn down. At any point, we are trailing up. And as soon as we drop the support is when we can make our way to the downward side. So that's looking good. So main thing for the day, guys, we have BNB and Link are the two that I'll be stocking up today. The dip can happen in the next hour. That's a short-term dip. I still think the main dip is coming on the cross of death when that does happen. So this will give us a short-term trade. But when the big one happens, guys, and we get the strong pullback where Bitcoin comes to 37, anywhere in that level, I am laddering in on those zones there for the next push upwards. Now, we've been through this. We've gone through this a lot. It's boring, guys. What must we do? Let's get a quick structure going here. Let's get a quick game plan. So what we've created here, Craig, if you can get me up the little structure portfolio, and I want to plan this with you guys and show you this. So I'm going to be putting this on my Twitter, guys. And I want you guys to start, especially now when the markets are quiet and things are not working. This is your structure. This is a little structure, and you are going to build your percentages. I'm putting I wouldn't say just example percentages of what I'm basically using at times and what's good percentages, especially coming into the market and learning, is we have 3 different wallets. I wouldn't say 3 different wallets, but this is how you should be sectioning your account. You have your spot wallet. What is your spot wallet, guys? Your spot wallet is your trading wallet. You shouldn't be trading all of your money. A good percentage of it should be in your long-term holds, right? Your HODL portfolio. That's your long-term wallet. Then you got your spot wallet. Your spot wallet now is your trading wallet. This is where you're taking the trades with me every day. This is where you're making more coins and you're basically using these trades by not putting more money into the market. You can now trade, make more coins, and ideally keep building up your long-term wallet. Remember, your long-term wallet is your wealth, not your spot wallet and not your cash wallet. Your long-term wallet, that's where your true wealth and how you look as a trader of how rich you are in this market, if I could say. Is your long-term, is your HODL coins, and where those damn entries are in those coins as well. Now, what we use is we funnel that spot wallet as a tool. What my spot wallet is a tool to generate me a bigger amount in my long-term wallet, and it's there to generate a bigger cash wallet for me. So you're going to look now to separate your account into 3. Now, I've used the example. This is what I am trading now for the next few months, is I'm going 70% now for the next 6 months in my long-term holds. Okay. I'm then looking at 20% for my spot wallet. What my spot wallet is there for me to trade actively, to trade the market every day. Remember, my long-term HODL holds, majority of them don't have these main stop losses. They got trigger points and I have warning points when I should be getting out of the market, but they don't have stop losses. These are my coins where I'm buying, I'm not looking back, I'm locking up and I'm holding them. My spot wallet means every time I take a trade, I need to have a stop loss and I need to have an exit point. Now, the spot wallet is not there to buy a coin and to hold it for the next 6 months. Your spot wallet is to get in when I'm saying we buy in here and we've got a 4% risk on this trade, and you sell out when we get to that 20% take profit. Okay? Now, when you've made that 20% take profit point, so before I jump on that, what we look at, guys, is you need to first split your wallet now. Now, we've got two different traders out there. Guys that have money, quite a bit of a decent account size, and guys that don't have any money. Okay, perfect. Now, if you don't have enough to take 70% of your long-term portfolio and put it into long-term coins, and you're only left with so little that you can't actually make money, then you don't have to start like it. What you start off then is all your money now is in spot wallet, right? But when you trade from now on, and every trade that you make, you need to understand that that spot wallet is not for compounding. Your trading wallet is not to grow bigger and bigger and bigger with all the money that you make. It's actually a funnel system. And what I mean by that is when you take $1,000 in your spot wallet and you make your 20%, your $200, 10 to 20% of that money stays in your spot wallet, make your spot wallet a little bit bigger. Another 30% goes to your long-term wallet. What's in my long-term wallet? It's my top 5 to 10 coins. So what are my top 5 to 10 coins? And every time you make profit out of your spot wallet, you go to your long-term and you go buy those coins. So you go buy, every time you make profit, 30% of it goes into my long-term. I buy DOT, I buy Chainlink, I buy Kusama. Every single trade that I do. Only 20% of those profits do I leave in that spot wallet of mine to make it a little bit bigger. But I'm not going to just grow it and grow it. Why? Because one bad trade will wipe out all the hard work that you have done for the last 6 months. And that's why we don't compound that account. Then what we do is we take another 20% of your spot, of the profits that were made, and you're now going to funnel it into a cash wallet, which means you put it into USDC or you put it into USD. On every single profit trade that you make, a portion goes to long-term, a portion stays in spot wallet, a portion goes to your cash wallet. What is that going to do? That's your buy the dip money, guys. That's your spending money to go buy something, to enjoy the money a little bit. That's your RDO money. That's the small cap gems, which means you are countering for every section in the market that we have. But doesn't mean that we're using the spot wallet to just compound it and build it to this huge account. That means absolutely zero. Treat it as a tool, treat it as a game. And what that means is any trade that you take with the spot wallet, okay, your trading account, means that when you enter that trade, you know your risk, you have your risk, okay? Your risk is identified as 3%. That's where my stop loss is going. At what point do I make that trade for free? So meaning that if the trade goes into your into 5% profit or anywhere in that region, I need to move my stop loss to my entry. Now my trade is for free. And when am I taking profits in that trade? Before you have bought that coin, guys, you know where your stop loss is, you know where you're making your trade free, and you know where you are taking profits. That's how it works. You know that when I get to 10, 15%, which means you've planned the whole trade before you've taken it. And you need to make sure that you listen to that. And then once you've done that, how many times can we make 10 to 15% trades, guys? At least once or twice a week in the market that we are currently in right now. Consistency. If you can run with the system where you can funnel out the money and not compound everything in one play, when you make a mistake, you're not going to cry. Because guess what? That spot wallet, if you lose a trade now and you started with $1,000 and that spot wallet loses now and it ends up going to $900, that's where your cash wallet is now going to fill that back up to $1,000 so that you have what you need to now continue to get back to what thing and you start again. You see how it's a funneling system which you are using where the consistency needs to come into play, where majority of wealth are actually sitting in good long-term fundamental coins, which is going to make you money in the future. That's my pension. That's my long-term. That's for my family. That's for everyone else. But now I got 20% every day, which I could treat as a job. Now what I did, guys, and this is very simple, all depending on your account and whatever size it is I wanted to get consistent, which means I want to make $100 a day. How do I make $100 a day? This was the little thing. If I can get consistent and I can pull a salary off of this, I don't need to work, right? And firstly, that was my goal, to learn how to live off of crypto. But now you're at that point now where you have to set these goals for yourself. You have to get yourself consistent in the market. So if you know that if you take this trade now and you know at 8% or at 5%, it's going to make my $50 for the day or the $100 for the day. When it gets to 50 or that 5 or 8%, take $100 for the day. You've taken it. It's done. It's set. Now that you've paid yourself and you've made your salary, now you can focus on another trade with the risk stop loss for your long term. Make sure that you can eat. Make sure that you are healthy. Make sure you're not leaving all your money and you're not spending any at all. You need to make sure you're spending, and you need to make sure that you're getting consistent. I learned to live off this money first, and then I started building a long-term portfolio. So remember, if you have a bigger portfolio now and a bigger section where you're in, split your money now, 70% into long-term holds, leave 30%, and that's now going to start your new structure system. Start trading, start playing. But when you do it and you make profits, put your money in your long-term. Put money in cash. Go spend some money. Buy some IDOs. Buy these sort of sections. And if you don't have the money to do that right now, then start that system. So that means all your money is in spot right now. Okay, cool. No problem. It's in your trading account. You don't have a lot of money. But when you make your profits, 30% long-term, 30% compound my spot wallets, and 30% into my cash section. And you can see how we start running with the section, start running with the system. And you'll be shocked. Guys, we did it. Craig did it with me, and I've had a lot of guys that do it with me. If you can buy every day $50 or $100 of your long-term coins every day, that was my goal when I started, was if I can buy $200 a day of my long-term coins, anyone, I can choose the coin on the day, and I don't even care what the damn price is. I don't care if it's at $40, $30. I just buy it every single damn day. I make the money and I buy those coins. You'll be blown away. One of our accounts that we did this with in November last year is sitting huge, 20, 30, 40x. And we were buying T-Fuel. We were buying all these little coins that we wanted to buy. And I didn't have to buy it out of my pockets. I used my spot wallet as a tool. And the difference was I was dedicated to take my profit when it was there. Doesn't matter if that coin is going to do another 10, 20%. Who cares? Consistency will always win the race at the end of this. So when you get to your 10%, you take your damn profits. Your HODL portfolio is there to hold it in case it does more, in case it keeps going. Cool, then 70% of your money is in and it's making you that money. But that 10%, when you get there, you need to bank it out there. So guys, I am going to put this on my Twitter. I hope it does help you very much. You need to understand that it's a normal system. It's a normal rule that you need to use with trading, and use that. That spot wallet is a tool. It's not a long-term holding. It's not a love me wallet. It's to get the job done in and out. Make sure I make my wage every month. Make sure I make my daily thing. And practice, guys. Learn to make $20 a day. Learn to make $50 a day. Learn to make $100 a day. How do you do that? Okay, if you have a $1,000 account and you want to make $50 a day, it means, what is that? 3%, 4%. I'll work it out. But it means that you need to basically look at a 3 or 4% trade once a day. Guys, how many times can we get a 3 to 4% trade? Let me show you here. Let's go through these coins quickly, and I'll jump to these lower time frames there to show you. Now, this is just another skill that we need to learn along the journey. But I want to show you here. Let's exit here. There we go. Okay, and let's get rid of the EMA over there. Okay, cool. So if I need to make my little $100 or whatever a day, if I jump to my 1 hour, I would have known clearly. There's an empty chart, guys. I would have known clearly that there was my breakout point. Okay, there was my buy. If I have a look, buy signal from there to there, there's my 8% trade. Okay, great. There we go. Now my 8%, if I had $1,000, I would have made $80. So that means I only needed to get 5% for that trade to make my $50 for the day. When I get to that $50, take your damn $50. Now you've made your $50. Now take it. Boom. In your thing, done. You've closed the trade. Remember, your HODL portfolio is in. That's going to continue. So you're not out of the market. You're still in the damn market. There we go. So if we jump back, let's have a look at another one here. You see, you've got to be a bit patient, but look at the breakout points. You can see the clear breakout points. Now I take this breakout point over here, measure up to there, 14%. It even went up to 27%. But wherever my goal was where I was taking it. Now this is the 1 hour, guys. If I jump into the 15 minutes, I will get even shorter term trades. Now, remember, the lower time frame you go, the more volatile the market can actually seem or look. Okay? But the main thing is to understand that it's easy. Look here. There's a 15 minute. I'll draw it out for you guys, each one by one, so you can see what I mean. So even though we're not bullish higher time frame, I just want to show you how we got all these. So there we're trading lower lows, lower highs. We're not making it. But we can see at least once a day, we are getting a breakout trend every time. There was a strong breakout trend there. These are all little ones. Okay, doesn't seem like a lot, but I take every single one of these now. That breakout trend there, 5-6%. That breakout trend there, this is about 3 a day. 9% trade. That breakout over there. Now, they're not giving me 20% trades right now, but they're giving me 3 to 5% trades, which means why can't I make my $50 a day? Why can't I live off a current market that we have right now? Why can't I live off of it? Yes, it's our longer term holds are a little bit tough right now because the market's not giving us what we want. But why can't I make daily salary? Why can't I get consistent to make all these things? Because I live off crypto, and I've lived off crypto for a year and a half now, just under a year and a half of this, learning how to make $50 a day. And all that it is let's go back there, is that. My long term is in. I don't have to worry about it. But there's my spot wallet. There's my tool generator. If I want to go have dinner tonight, okay, cool. How much is dinner going to cost me? $50. Okay, cool. I'm going to trade for the next 3 hours. When I make $50, I'm going to take my $50 and I'm taking my family out for dinner. Do you see the power that you have right in front of you? Do you see how you generate as a tool? I want to go buy a pair of shoes. Don't go take it out your damn bank or out your long-term holdings. Go make your damn $50 and go buy your shoes. I use it as a tool to spend my money. As I make, I go spend. And if I don't have it, I don't go spend it. But when the market's there and everything is running, that's how I use it. I use it as a tool to generate anything that I need out of the market. Groceries, gym contract, food, anything in that role. This is what I use. I use a tool. Now, the market gives you 5 to 10%. Let's get this down here again. There we go. The market gives you the 3, 4, 5% every single day. They give it to you. But you're not happy because you don't make a 20 or 50%. But it gives you 5% every single day. Which means you think that you have to be trading 100% of your portfolio right now. You don't. But you can be trading 10 or 20 of it. And you can be making $100 a day, $50 a day. And what you don't understand is by making $100, $200 a day, if you take 30% of that and put it in your long term, put it into your spot gets a bit bigger, which means tomorrow you're going to make a little bit more money off your 5% trade. And your cash folder is building bigger, which means you have more spending money. And obviously your long term, you're not even caring what price the coin is. You are just buying these coins as they come in every single day. So I hope this does help, guys. It's a little structure to help you and we'll progress. I wish that I had so much more time because this is 1% of what the Sniper School is going to teach you. There are so much things that we're going to teach, but use this in a way. There are different parts of it. Your money is best when a lot of it is sitting in the long-term good fundamentals. But use that damn wallet as a tool. Go enjoy it. Learn to make money out of nothing. And what I mean by that is I bought a car. I made it on one trade. I bought my car. Serious. I didn't take it out of my long-term savings. I didn't take it out of my nothing. It took me a few days, a week or two, and all that I did from there, I bought my damn car. And this is the understanding that we have a generator of money. And how you want to use it is your choice. But you have something that can make you money every single damn day. But if your 3% and your 5% are good for you, get consistent at it. Because you're going to be blown away what you can actually do in this little market, in these little time frames. Guys, as we close off now, we need another 1,600 likes. Did you enjoy that? Are you enjoying this education? Because these are the things. I have more things for this week to give you guys. Is this what you love? Do you want it? Hit those likes. Come on, guys. I want to see 10,000. I'm ending this call and I'm giving away 3 spots. I'm going into my Twitter quickly. Let's get this set up quickly and I will give the spots away. I'm doing it from Twitter, guys, because it's a lot easier for me to contact you and get hold of it. And I did a tweet out yesterday that will be giving away 3 spots and I'll be choosing it from those comments. So Craig, how are we looking there, buddy? How are we looking there? Where are we? What are we on likes there, buddy? 8.9. Come on, 1,000 likes, guys. Just get me to this 10K and let me know by getting to 10K, I know that I should carry on with this every day. I got more. I got lots more. What do you guys want to learn? Want to learn to make $50 a day? You want to learn? What do you want to learn? I'll do this every day and I'll teach you guys while this market's boring. But the market gives you the money. And I'm sure no one thought of it in this way. There's a lot of powerful. I see this as a money generator. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's a way that I can make money and not have to wait for my boss to give me money or wait for the whole world to change to give me money. While we're doing on that, we are at 9,000, right? We're at 9,000, so I'm going to be giving away. Let's have a look. Let's share this. Can we see it? Get to the screen. Add your screen. There we go. Add your screen. Cool. Okay. Let's hit the love. Let's hit the love. Let's choose. Let's choose. Let's choose. So many amazing stories, guys. I really, really appreciate all of you. You guys are my fuel every day. You make me keep going. I really, really appreciate it. And that's why it's very tough to just choose. So I'm going to run it through a little random section, whatever I land on. Here's the winner here. Jeff. Here's the winner here, buddy. I am retweeting your winner. And this is the sniper school, guys. This isn't the Monday sessions. We'll be doing more of those. Let's choose more as we progress. Much love for Amsterdam. Here we go. And guys, just now I'm going to get every single one of you into the school. It sucks that I have to choose like this, but we will get everyone in the school. And let's give the last one away there. Let's actually choose. I think we can go through the comments here. Let's see. Comments. Just make sure this last winner that I do choose off the comments. Make sure that you do contact me on Twitter, DM me, DM Rand, so we can get your contact details. You know, there is one guy that I do see very, very often here. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to give away one more slot for the sniper school, and then I'm going to give away 2 slots quickly for the Monday session as well. This is one that I see often. Vit, buddy, I see you every damn day, and I see you committed as hell. You get the last position for the sniper school, and the last 2. Take a picture there, if you don't mind, Craig, of the name so we can make sure. And let's choose the last 2 for the Barry Hart. You are in, buddy. You are in for Monday's private session. And the last one. Well, never appear. There we go. There's the last one over there, guys. Guys, also, last thing, respect. Freddie, our man. Give love. Please just give him lots of love. Shame. He's going through a very, very tough time. I know it is to lose a father. It sucks. It really, really sucks. But we love you, buddy. We care for you. I love you all. I respect you all. And I love all of the passion. Please keep sending the testimonials. Keep sending love. I want to spread the love. And yeah, guys, if you're trading today, put your stop losses in play. I hope you had a good educational session. It looks like you guys did love that. So tomorrow I'll be back with some more education as well. Let's keep it going. Remember, this is a tool, a skill for the rest of your lives. Until then, guys, trade well, be safe. I care for you all, and I'll see you all tomorrow. I see we're about to end it, guys. No financial advice.